Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the new Boston. And in this tutorial we're going to continue working on the car application. So we'll go ahead and just open it up here. We'll wait for it to prepare the solution. Okay, so if you remember from the previous tutorials, we created the form that will allow users to add cars to their list. Now, what if they want to hit cancel and not add a car? Well, I'm gonna show you how to do that today. And if none of this is familiar to you, you might want to go back and start from the beginning of the series. So, what we need to do is let's come over here to our newcar.vb class, and we need to create a variable. So we'll just call it bool create as, and we're going to make it a boolean, and we're going to go ahead and set it equal to false at the beginning. And now let's come down here to the button add car event handler, and if they click the button add right here, it's going to go ahead and add their car to the list. So we'll just type bool create equals true. So if they click add, it's going to be equal to true. But if they click cancel, let's go ahead and type me.close. We don't have to set the value to false because it's already false. So let's go back here to form1.vb, and you can see here that when they create a car, or that's not it, let's do button create car right here. Okay, so when they click create car, it's going to go ahead and do all of this stuff right here. Now let's go ahead and add an if statement right underneath add new car.show dialog. So if add new car dot bool create is equal to true, then we want to go ahead and create this new car. So we'll just end if right here. So it's only going to run if that is equal to true. Now what we can do is let's just take all of this code right here, and we will copy it, or we'll cut it, Control X, and let's just go ahead and paste it under create car. So now we have taken this and put it in another sub so that we can call this sub wherever we want, and it's not limited to only in button create car. So we'll just type create car, and we need an E right there. So whenever they click that, it's going to create a car. So we'll go ahead and run this and see if it works. So we'll click new car. We'll set the name of the car to GMC Tahoe. We'll set the color to green. The number of doors will be 5. The horsepower will be, let's just say, 200. We'll go ahead and click add, and you can see that we have our Tahoe right here, and we can get the info of it. Now we'll create another car, and this car we'll call it Honda Civic. We'll set the color to blue. Set the number of doors, let's just make it a 2-door, and we'll set the horsepower to 180. And if we click cancel, you can see that it does not add our car to the list because the boolean value is set to false, and because it was set to false, it's not going to complete that operation. So go ahead, put this code in if you haven't. It's very simple. You can play around with it, change it. I encourage you to change it to see what you can do to make the program better. And then once you've done that, go ahead and move on to the next tutorial.